It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's when they'll begin the drive following the return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Well, what does Lamar Jackson have in store for us this time around? Now a two-time NFL MVP. We know he is electricity personified on a football field. Must-see TV. He also knows, and these Ravens do too, that they got to take that final step. Got to get to a Super Bowl and ultimately win it for the two-time MVP.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, we all saw him haul down awkwardly, and the face mask penalty nullifies what was a great defensive play.
Automatic first down.
They'll enjoy a 1st and 10 following the face mask penalty. Option give here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He lofts it deep left. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Taken at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. It's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevating his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
2nd and 8. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. They'll run here on 1st down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 27. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Lamar. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got this at the 27. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This one falls incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing here, Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Throwing it again here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. All set up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, hogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Baltimore running its offense out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. On 1st down, they'll run. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Bateman, the motion man, left. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Into the hit. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, I'm fairly certain he left his leg up there just an extra half second to try to draw the flag, but hey, you still got to be able to avoid running into him if you're the defender.
You know, Kate, you make a great point, and I've always wondered what these kickers and punters do in their meetings. I think they do that. They put on a pretty good show so they could draw a penalty, too.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 36. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Option design here. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Hurts to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hurts looking to throw. Pass taken in by Pollard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
From the 46, he'll get this to Jefferson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running quick there, and they bring it to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their 1st turnover last time out. Now they put their 1st sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And
Jeez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them. And to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. To the left side, and it is caught. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds his man. Oh, he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's McKee. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Benson's got it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces that can pay big dividends.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. McKee setting up to throw. Hits his man on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 19. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Well, Ron, obviously an error on the quarterback's part to make that throw, right? But credit his effort to take that pick and turn it into an even bigger play.
And the race is on. After that ball is in your hand, now it's on you as that returner to get out in front of those offensive players before they can react, change direction, and ultimately track him down. The initial advantage always goes to the guy making the pick, and he took it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense ready to get going again now. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Back to the air following the pick 6. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. McKee now. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit. Because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Throwing here, McKee. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Airing it out to start this drive. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield. 2nd and 3 now.
At his own 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 48. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after getting a to the 47-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now, off play action. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later. I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens pushing for a score before the break. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And it's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
They are throwing it again. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. McKee. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Motioning left is their running back. From the 33 on second down. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's complete right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here. Able to get it to Benson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. McKee back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. He'll throw it yet again. It's a quick throw, and it's caught on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To throw, McKee. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They're now set for 1st and 10.
And an Eagle first down.
McKee looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here's McKee. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kay, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off. But plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Kate Scott.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood and water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. McKee setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference and pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball. It sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
A give now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
This one taken in by Club. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he headed some positive yards.
He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking for a throw here. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes their offense out again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Quick hitter complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Connection on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Throw in here, McKee. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football. It is a part of the game, even for the very best. Nothing more to do about it now than shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be coming right back your way.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
This offense will take that from the ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. Maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Again, this is Gainwell. Takes out a 1-stop. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. McKee now. Hits his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. from the red zone now. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up, and they can't.
Fires over the middle, caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They'll throw on first. A lot of speed on it. Too tough to handle. Incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Setting up a throw. He finds the open man there. Complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, next time you run that action, you're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They bring their tight end left. Here's 2nd and 5. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd and 5.
Pass play coming here. That's going to be cut by Mitchell. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts become action with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play can get started.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Going ground game again here. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dump off complete to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. McKee. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. McKee back to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Handoff now out of the gun. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Another carry for him. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Takes off right out of the read option. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They go play action here. This one's hauled in on the left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now this offense ready to head back out. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Defender's smart there to get a hand on that one. And it's going to be second down. To throw, McKee. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. McKee looking to throw. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Desperation time on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. He still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. They'll throw it. To the left side, and it is caught. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Quickly out to the right, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They give it to him again. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Short side option here. He's running left. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens make it a 4-possession game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this one doesn't make it into the landing zone. It comes down shy of the 20 by the new rules this year. That means the ball's going to be placed at the 40-yard line. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. McKee setting up to throw. Finds his man en route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's McKee. Benson's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 36. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throw in here, McKee. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
On the move, hit it right. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender waiting that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running left, it's Gorham. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're off to a good start in preseason, Bronx, and a lot of players fighting together for the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.